If you guys trying to get into this Q team or consider getting this box, please feel free to watch to the end of the video and let's check out, is this box really worth it or is what you're looking for. So now if you're looking to buy miniatures or even paint or brush or even other accessories for your hobby needs, you can feel free to check out the description below. Once you click into it, it will direct you to Lazada link, which you can find a lot of cool deals to purchase for your hobby needs. If you'd like to support the channel, please feel free to check them out. Hi guys, welcome back to Wip Hobbies. My name is Evan, welcome back to this channel, and this time is actually about Q team. And this time this Q team is actually very unique because this Q team is all about very unique terrain. And again, it's Tyrannids, everyone like it, especially those that come into a Leviathan. You guys get the Tyrannid set, including me. I can't wait to get this box. In the same time, this box came with a very unique terrain bits, because we know previous series actually, you can see they came out the Hive Storm, and they also came out like for the Orcs versus one, they gave you the Stronghold. Then later they give you the, if I'm not mistaken, it's actually give you the Sanctum statue. And then finally we got into this Q team. So for as a terrain collector, all of our those Q team set, I do collect, but again, that we also hope that there's more variety for all our scenario, especially for diorama maker, especially like me. So I also like to collect all sorts of terrain. And this terrain, I actually have a very mixed feeling, because first, the terrain actually looked very out of the box and also not really matched with the team, but at the same time, it also opened a new opportunity. If you want to do a Tyrannid diorama, this is actually a perfect box. So now we also can't wait to get into this, and then we're gonna unbox for you and just check it out. So now, without further ado, let's crack in and just check it out. Hi guys, so I'm gonna crack open this box now. So this is actually the first technically Q team Typhon, and it's the brand new Q team box. So I'm really excited releasing. So now we're gonna dig in and to check it out. So front cover, to be honest, they give you a very realistic feel of the miniatures have painted by, I believe, Games Workshop, and show you the terrain piece and all. Then from the side, they also just show you a simple, also the same art. So let's go to behind. For the content, this time I think they actually give you quite a lot of stuff, because is compared to previous Q team box, we know the Q team box is way smaller, probably just half the size, but now they give you extra more themes. So let's start from our Martian. So you can see the Martian here, they give you one theme, but in the same time they actually give you one extra hero. So for Tyrannids, it's even better. First they give you the Q team, they also give you Typhon NPOs. But actually, to be honest, we are quite familiar on this unit, because we always like to have more runners and the Tyrannids that will charm you up. And then this time they give you a Q-Zone upgrade, which is actually Tyrannid's terrain. In the same time, as always, they always just give you extra, technically templates, maybe some campaign book, and also both team rules and probably some generic rules. So for this team, they also give you a transfer. So now we're gonna dig it in and check it out, the content. Okay, so in the content now we have checked out, we're gonna take out sprue by sprue, so you guys can have a closer look. So I believe this is actually the latest Tyrannid unit. So here you can see those worm-like tail, and this is also same. So actually we have almost 3 small sprues together into one set, something like this. And this is our Q team. Then this is for Tyrannids. I believe here that's 10 bodies. Again, this is for Tyrannid players, right? Actually, for all these units, is you can always have hordes and hordes of it. Again, I always get burnt out painting Horde army, but again, I can't stop the resistance to get into a Horde army somehow. So Tyrannid is also one of my pile of shame. I'm definitely gonna work out on it one day. And this is also, technically, this is our tag. I think this is a hero unit. So for if you guys play this, you guys will be very like it as a special adapters mechanicals thing. Then here we also have the Servitors. I believe this is our latest Q team. You have a lot of technically cyborg. And come to the most exciting part, which is the main reason I get into this set, is actually just for the terrain. Looking at the terrain piece, okay, the size is not really huge, but decent, decent. I think it's a good add up to collection. And oh, my Tyrannies have actually one hand beast drop. But overall, I think this is really, really cool and definitely a good add up for our diorama. So I can't wait to collect this. And I'm even interested to get extra spare set, because we'll never know that, who knows, in diorama need tons of this to create a very, very cool display. So below, this is the book. And below the book, of course, that's I think this is instruction and also transfers. And here's have all the base size. So now let's look into it. So inside, this booklet exists quite a while in the Q team. Again, I feel this is a brilliant add up. I really like this setup. So this is our tokens for teams, and for Tyrannies, I think this is a very good add up. So probably I'll go split with my friends. So they probably just take this set, I will take this set. And this is our campaign book, Q Team Typhon. So again, if I'm not mistaken, beginning is all about lore and give you some story background and show you around. So here have more laws and very, very cool art. As always get inspired by the art here, because you never know, this is can be inspired to create more cool diorama. And now they'll start introduce on the Q team, especially faction rules, data sheet, and also tell you those scenario they can play. So for this is Ravenous, which is the Tyrannid. Again, really like this. This is their rules. I guess this you guys can always pause and the video to check out in detail. And this is Raven Warriors, and they also show you how to use those tokens. Faction equipment. Then now here come to mission. Again, they show you those terrain. And these are good tips for everyone. If you guys really love Q team, or you guys like to have full set, right? It's actually advisable to collect almost every single box of Q team, because some scenario and Q team you have exclusive campaign and also mission. If you guys like to experience, or you actually somewhat need to collect all the terrains. But for me, if you're a pure terrain collector, I just grab it all. So you can see now the Q zone of everything, stronghold, large ruin, small ruin, everything together. You actually do need to add up this, because you never know in the rules, it will actually mean something and probably different campaign. So again, this is a very good add up, and I believe it's this not just limit for these two teams. You probably also can try to have some fluff game even with other Q team. So here they give you also 3 mission pack. If I'm not mistaken, this is definitely for Ravenous, which is the Tyrannids, and of course this is for Mechanicus. And lastly, probably this is the campaign, or excuse me. So this is probably more generic, or we could say neutral, or probably even terrain rules. So we also have a try. Oh, so this is actually Typhon event card. So I believe this is a limited campaign for this event. And then this is also show you more access for Tyrannids. So I believe you guys can always play Q team and to use even other units from the Leviathan and to play. Yeah, I can see this is all other unit also. So for Q team, you guys have extra more rules. Then here is for the Ravenous. Oh, it's harder to open the pack. So here also have, oh, here actually mix of like generic rules also. So here have universal equipment. I believe this is also a good add up for other Q teams. And then this is a faction rule. Actually, most of the things you can probably find in the book, but they give you a cheat card so that you guys can always refer. Then this is, I believe this is your mission and skills. And lastly, this is all your data card. So again, this is a very cool add up. And as a Q team, I'm still getting into the hobby, but to be honest, my stage now is quite busy in various personal life. So I'm more into just hoarding, painting, and create projects. Then I also will try to get into the game and maybe play with some friends. Good news is actually I get into 40k already, and I will start playing. But I probably gonna play for Space Marine this time, and I'm gonna start Dark Angel lah, because I really hope to hit something on 2 plus and 3 plus. We never know, and especially I would like to play Lion the Primer. So again, a generic universal equipment is then again here you also have faction rules. Then this is also a cheat code for your faction equipment and faction strategy cards. And lastly, this is the data card. So this is all for entire Q team, and I think this is a very cool set. Of course, we always despise GW on the pricing. So we really hope that GW slow down on the price hike. I really miss the old price tag when back in old days, you know, our Q team box is really damn cheap. But again, if you guys looking at the cost and value, although I hate GW individual box price, which is a la carte, because now it's really expensive. But again, as a bundle, if you guys made the mathematic right, this Q team box, probably the book and the terrain is almost in the huge discount. So we assume if there's a retail price on it, again, bundle price is always around 20-25%. And you guys get in those your favorite retail shop, probably you guys also have further discount or those loyalty campaign. So again, always big box is worth to get, especially we will never know do the terrain they will actually provide you again. So like for my case, if it's Q team, I always just go for it because you never know, maybe the terrain release, right, it's just limited or special just for direct, or who knows that we don't even know when it will be issued or even will sell separately. So again, if you guys manage to grab your Q team box, I highly advise get one box because you will not regret it. And if you guys manage to find a friend to split, right, it's even better. You have even better cost. For me, my main aim for this box is actually Tyranids and the terrain. So I will be looking for friends that whoever wanted Mechanicus, we can always split. And I was actively still looking for more terrain. If you guys have terrain, always ping me, especially friends in Malaysia. We can always negotiate and let's create a great diorama together. So that's all. See you guys. That's all for today. If you enjoyed this box opening video or you guys have interested of other projects, because to be honest, there's actually some ongoing project which is very cool and we're gonna have published really soon. There's a tips around during the background, you guys can check it out. So please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to follow the channel so you not miss out other future cool content. And my name is Ali. See you guys. Ciao.